y'all. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to the Med Spa Club. We are having some candid conversation. We are doing a rebranding shoot slash anniversary
Yes.
shoot with the one and only Miss Evans. Miss Evans, I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you about her brand and her journey in the med spa industry. Go ahead.
Yes. So I am Montesha Evans. I am a family nurse practitioner as well as a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I'm the owner of Tailored Beauty and Wellness in Gastonia, North Carolina. Started this journey 3 years ago in a suite with just a body contouring bed and a IV hydration chair. Grew tremendously in 3 months of me being open, so I needed more space to operate in. So we're now in the storefront.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And we're serving a lot of people in the community. I am doing like pop-up shops, health fairs. We do a lot of sightings at like the local mills and warehouses.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of invitations to there to kind of help with services there.
Yeah, a little secret. Miss Evans and I met maybe about in 2021?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
4 years ago, we met and we just kind of bonded ever since. And she was like, she's been a nurse practitioner. She has been doing her thing. And she wanted to get into the aesthetic side of nursing and just share her gifts in that capacity. So we met, we kind of bonded. A little secret is that she did a group coaching with me when I was when I launched my group coaching years ago.
Yes.
So she had the opportunity to go through that group coaching with me.
Which was intense
It
and
was-
fabulous at the same time.
It was very intense. So one thing y'all know, I do not play. We don't do no fluff, and you're going to work.
Right.
But she showed up every single day for her business, for herself. And she has grown over the last 3 years. I am so proud of her.
Thank you.
Like she said, she went from a one room to more space, and now she has her own storefront.
Mm-hmm.
What we always try to talk about when we're talking about the beauty industry and your journey, what's important to know that your journey will look totally different from my journey
Oh, yeah.
or the person next door. Tell the ladies how important it is to stay on track with your journey.
Yes, very important. I think the best thing that helps me to stay focused is knowing that what's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you, and that my steps might be different than your steps to get there. At the end of the day, we got the same goal, but the journey may be different to get there.
Absolutely. One thing that I have learned on this journey, I've been in the beauty business literally my whole life. But having a relationship with Miss Evans and other nurse practitioners and medical professionals in the industry, what I have learned and then what I try to teach my community as well is the importance of nurturing relationships. Mm-hmm. I know we hear it all the time and it may sound cliche, but those nurturing relationships can be a cheat code to whatever your success
Absolutely.
may be for you. Mm-hmm. Because I've gotten opportunities based on relationship
Right.
that I've had. Not to say that I wouldn't have gotten that opportunity, but it may have come at a different time or may not come at all.
Right.
So nurturing relationships, being kind.
Mm-hmm. Very important.
Being kind is very important, and it's kind of like a little cheat code in the industry, and it will help you to go a long way.
Right. Nobody want nastiness.
Right. And I say this all the time. So if you are a nasty nurse in a hospital, you're going to be a nasty nurse practitioner business owner.
Absolutely.
Those energies and behaviors transfer into your own business.
Right.
So what I employ people to do is, if you a little nice nasty, is I'll be like, you know what, something is triggering that.
Right.
Go work on yourself.
Get some therapy.
Get your mental health evaluation, and understand why you're acting the way you're acting. Why are you being nasty?
Right.
And then talk about opening up a business. Because if not, I don't care if you spend like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 on opening up that business. If you don't have the heart to serve,
right,
it's just going to be a beautiful business.
Yes.
And you will not serve. You might get a one-hit wonder,
Right.
but you won't build community. You won't be a staple within your community where people will want to come
Right.
and be served.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I pride myself. Most of my clients, if you look at my reviews, they always talk about my presence and the that I'm nice to them, or they felt welcome and warm, and that's important because if you don't feel welcome nowhere, you don't. Number one, you don't want to spend your coin.
Yeah.
Number two, I ain't coming back.
Absolutely. Miss Evans has been a client of mine since she has launched her business. She was in the baby stages when I launched Monica Swing Consulting. She has never left my side. I love her so much. She trusts me. I'm always going to be here to help her along the journey, and she listens, and what's most important is she executes immediately. So if we put a plan into place, she's not going to sit on the idea. She's going to like, okay, Mo, what we got to do? And she's going to get it done, and that's why she can show up today in excellence, looking the way she looks, serving you guys the look.
Thank you.
So with saying that mouthful, tell the young ladies how important it is to serve the look and to be a walking billboard for your aesthetic practice.
Right. Very important. I mean, personally, I don't want to go to nobody that doesn't do the service themselves or doesn't sell the service. Like, that's just like going to a hair beautician or a hairdresser and their hair looking a mess. Like, why are you not doing your own? Like, you might, can you do hair? So, I mean, I think that, and it also gives a person ease to know that I can explain to you exactly like how I feel. Like, I did the mesotherapy.
Yes.
I did the GPO one. I have done Botox. I have done, the IV hydration. So I can give you my testimony of how I felt. And I think it just helps you to be able to be more personable to your clients, knowing that, you've done it yourself. And they were like, oh, okay, well, I can trust that you've done it and not just trying to sell it to me and try to use me even more like a guinea pig.
Right. So you have to buy into the thing that you are trying to sell to somebody else.
Absolutely.
Before they buy in. So if you don't believe, why should they believe?
Right.
If you show up to your med spa, you have wrinkle scrubs on, you don't have medical grade skincare products, and you do facials,
right?
Make it make sense.
Don't make sense.
That doesn't go hand in hand. Or if you are offering Botox services, and then you may say, well, I don't want to do Botox, but you're aging gracefully.
Right.
So what are we doing? So why would I subscribe to Botox if you haven't subscribed?
Right. Absolutely.
You got to serve the look.
You got to serve the look.
What can we expect from Tailored Beauty and Wellness within the next 1 to 3 years? What does that look like for you?
That looks like more growth. And when I say growth, that means hiring more staff. I would love to add more services as far as esthetician services, facials, because I do have a lot of clients that want that and want to come there to be able to get it, and kind of do all their beauty and wellness things in one umbrella. So yeah, those are my goals.
And you're doing it gracefully. You look amazing.
Thanks
for sharing your journey with us today.
Mm-hmm.
We will be on the watch out for you growing and serving the look in the community.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.